So very many people are asking me how expensive are houses in the US, and I tell them they're very expensive. Listen to this, you won't believe it. It's mind blowing. Take a look.
My way. So we
Okay.
help each other.
You help each other.
Yes.
And what's your price range, sort of?
Price range,
Yeah.
usually what it depends with is what somebody can qualify for. So before somebody buys a house or goes on house shopping, you have to do what's called pre-approval. So they have to talk with the lender. It could be bank, it could be mortgage brokers. They process the application, you apply, then they tell you this is how much you can qualify for. So if they qualify you for $250,000 house, that's what you go out shopping looking for. If they qualify you for $500,000, that's what you go out there shopping looking for. Typically, Houston, it's the average prices are $400,000.
Ati ngapi? $400,000 times 150 shillings per dollar. That's about 60 million shillings. Ati ngapi? 60 million. Where? Chungana, Ripke. Hiyo pesa ni mingi.
But you still find houses that are in the low 200s. Before COVID and everything, before the market became crazy, there used to be houses even in the 100s. When I started selling real estate, I had clients who could purchase at 140. Right now, we cannot find those houses. It's low 200s. So a lot of things affects the market.
Okay.
But typically, price range is low 200s to millions.
In real estate, I know financing can be quite a big challenge. So how do people go, your potential clients, financing to get a property?
So usually when you do the pre-approval,
Yes.
which is you apply with the lender, they will ask you some requirements.
And because you don't have that money, you have to go through a bank or a lender to help you, purchase the house. So these are the requirements, and yeah, it's not the easiest thing.
You have to have 2-year work history. You have to have credit score. Credit scores are really big in this country. So you get a credit card, you use it, you pay it off. It builds a score.
Score.
So average credit score is around 620. There are different programs that allows you to qualify even if you have less than that. But the better the credit score, the better interest rate you're going to get. So 2-year work history, you need a credit score, average 620. Also, the other thing they need is 2-year tax return. So that helps them to have an average of your income for the last 2 years for them to determine how good of a creditor are you. Do you pay your bills on time, or what are you?
I can see. So that's very important. You are to just judge your ability to pay.
Yes.
And your financial stability, and that you are credible.
Yes.
Your credit score. Wow,
Yes,
I understand. Yes,
exactly.
yeah.
There are people who pay cash.
Cash meaning they don't need a loan, they don't
That's
need
correct.
a mortgage.
That's correct.
I've saved enough. Here's the money.
Yes. So there are people who usually save enough. Typical people usually moves here from different states. So there are states like California, Washington, where New York, where real estate is really expensive. So because of work and other things, they can be transferred to Houston. So when they sell their property there, they make a good amount of cash after they pay off their mortgage. So when they come here to Houston, the market is different. They get so much big houses and everything. Always everything is better in Texas. So they come in here, they have cash, they pay cash, they don't have to finance anything. Yeah, so that's what happens. Yes.
You've sold how many so far?
This year we've done 17, and I have a few others that are under contract yet to close.
But in total,
So we have
since you
5
began,
of them.
how many have you sold?
Since I began, counting including this year, that's going to be 125.
125,
Yes.
and out of those, 100 are for Kenyans.
That is correct.
Well
Yes.
done, Elsa. Wow, this is quite inspiring. Well done. So this is what you call open floor plan?
Yes, so this is our open floor plan. It's very common to find houses here in the US that are open floor plan. I could say 95% of houses, they feature open floor plan. So open floor plan is like this here, the setting here,
Okay.
whereby the kitchen opens to the living room.
Okay.
You have your breakfast area there, and you can have separate formal dining on a
Okay.
different side. But this is typical open floor plan. Usually,
Love story, maisha is a bit tricky. There's no time for family, so that's why they have this kind of houses. So now you know why they have open plan flow.
the reason why this one is very common is because American life is so busy, and people like to entertain whenever they get a chance.
Okay.
So you don't want to be cooking on an enclosed area, and people are watching TV on a different area. So this here helps bond families more and stronger.
It makes sense, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you are
Yes.
looking at each other. Someone is cooking, another
Yes.
one is reading a book, talking to
Yes.
each other, and you
Yes.
can host a party here.
You can host parties,
It
exactly.
is spacious. It gives more room to even just move around
Yes.
as you party.
Yes,
Okay.
that is correct.
Yeah, well done.
So it's not easy. You know, when I'm younger, these things are not easy. We ain't gonna say, oh, yari, yari, yari. No, it's not. Yeah, so long story short, you have to work for at least 15, 20 years without losing that job for you to be able to fully pay that house. And yeah, that's why it's not easy once you settle there. It takes time before everything moves smoothly. So there you have it.